Yeah, I'll never guess. A group of gunmen are hiding here, stealthily preparing, then tells Louis about a nearby ambush. Louis is also sensitive. At the first gunshot, she quickly grabs her precious shine, not wanting her bag to hide a gun. On the screen of subtitles, amidst Louis' Lakewater scenario, the radiant glow continues to endlessly discuss angels and the farewell made by a virtuous woman. People are just getting snatched up. Hello, is this a repeat of Flash Mob Gone Wrong? This is what has already happened, where evil deeds and heroic acts coexist. Everyone is forced back to the life raft before the final chapter. You know how it goes. Why on earth would I hand over Macy to you? Does she know him? She's like his Bisai, or maybe more. Louis gets some crucial news. Macy knows the killer, and under the pressure, she receives a mysterious call. The caller breathes heavily. Louis knows it's the killer. She transforms and hangs up. Frustrated, Louis spots flashing lights and bolts outside with her gun, only to find her husband's loyal pal, the nurse. Today, the nurse visits in person with wine to improve their relationship. Louis takes it as a kindness and lets her in. The nurse confesses her crush on her husband. Louis listens, then suddenly turns, gun aimed, telling her to leave. Louis finds Macy, directly asking for the killer's info, but Macy isn't budging. She casually told Troop where he hid the baby. Cops arrive to a shocking scene. Pregnant women are like a great march, strapped to racks, with devices harvesting their future milk. The milk gets piped into the babies' mouths, welcoming their dairy delights with a hint of sadness. Upon arriving, Louis faces an unexpected twist, trapped in a secret spot. She gets closer and discovers her sneak peeks from days ago leaked, and out of nowhere, a blade-wielding guy pops up behind her. She had her guard up, quickly creates space, and counterattacks successfully. Louis yanks off the guy's mask, and upon seeing his face, she's in disbelief. She's stunned, realizing the guy she just dated, Eddie, is actually with her daughter. Her mind shatters. Louis slams a drink before losing it and storms off in a huff. She drives to the hospital, contemplating abandoning her half-dead husband, though she's not entirely ready to let go. As she's prepping for the mercy killing, Louis quietly reads the Bible beside him, praying for his soul. Once her husband's oxygen is unplugged, Louis recites some scripture and casually tosses it over his body, totally nonchalant. Louis callously walks out of the hospital, finally gets a good night's sleep at home, only to wake up to some shocking revelations the next day. At the pastor's house, she finds traces of the soul killer, scribbled with "Attack Louis." The notebook on the table meticulously details every murder, leaving Louis shaking in her boots. In her findings, an unusual paper suddenly appears. It's a recommendation for her husband's mercy killing. With the case closed, the soul killer saga comes to an end, making Louis a local hero. While everyone applauds him, the supervisor summons Louis to the office to announce live news, along with the generous severance and a $146,000 annual pension. Louis thinks she's still got the chops to shine at the precinct and unhesitatingly declines. Little does she know she just rejected a chance at life, and the brothers' extensive coverage wraps up at last. The news puts quite a buzz in the air, attracting countless worshippers, and brother digs up Louis for a celebratory drink. Louis sees through the brother's disguise. He's always the one showing up right on time at crime scenes. That's because he's been an undercover mole for the pastor. The bro drops the act and launches a crazy counterattack at Louis. Each step shows the bro's foes. Louis strikes precisely, a clash of wit and skill. Louis reaches for her gun from her bag, but the alert brother swipes it down. Gun tumbles to the other side of the table. Louis tries to block with her cup, but the brother roars like a lion, brandishing a knife. Even with hot soup splashed on him, he charges. He makes solid stabs into Louis, both hurting badly, while the brother reacts lightning fast, knocking Louis down and lunging at her with knives. Suddenly, the scene shifts to Louis' husband, Marshall, caught up in an unreal breakup with their daughter. Marshall, ever the peacemaker, crumbles when he hears a heart-wrenching truth. His own son-in-law is involved with his wife Louis. Upon this revelation, he breathes a shocked sigh. Since his daughter has made her choice, Marshall decides to respect it and trudges to the hospital like a heavy-hearted hero. Right now, Louis is fully paralyzed, and even with doctors recommending mercy killing, Marshall just can't bring himself to let go. He holds on to faith that Louis will awaken, so he's dedicated to caring for her every single day. Upon realizing the harsh truth, Marshall feels it's time to let go and seeks the doctor's help. The doctor says we can start the mercy killing tomorrow, and Marshall breathes a sigh of relief, heading off to vent to his lover. He recounts Louis and his daughter's crazed antics, and the lover quickly bails, sensing uncertainty looming. Unbelievably, the one aiding the pastor is Megan. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more outrageous stories.